The more I work with Python, the more I hate it. Pio3 seemed like an interesting solution, but in fact it doesn't really solve anything unless you're writing a library that needs to be interfaced from Python. Um, on a good side, I've read through the entirety of the Bolar's code, so I guess that's gonna help me use it. On the bad side, there isn't really much useful for myself here because I cannot really uh, make interface for my strategies in Python, for my like APIs in Python, even for data processing things, because there has to be types transition at some point, and it just defeats the entirety of the purpose of trying to make it simpler. Um, so it's just easier to implement the entire thing in a fast language from the get-go, to have access to backtesting most and foremost, and all the other good performance things, and just integrate into the rest of the strategies, and just have execution also be possible immediately right here without calling it side protocols. Because if it's interfaced from Python, it's going to be a source of bugs. And I mean, yes, I can do that, but it's not a good idea to do when I'm the sole maintainer of my infrastructure. Um, and when we're talking about real money on the line, because bugs means I lose money. And that's why in the first place I'm using Rust and Golang. It's primary languages. Python just unsuitable for writing anything big. It's incredibly fast to get going, but it's practically impossible to scale a project on a reliable manner. So, considering I spent most of my day on this stuff, it wasn't very productive. So I have to figure out a way to have faster feedback loops on time allocations. I have no clue how to implement that, because one way of doing this is to implement a just calculate approximate estimate of the last hour based on just rate of ideas produced and productive output, basically trying to measure metric that will account for both creativity and just work. Um, but that by itself, the act of counting that would interrupt work. And if I just go along with work, it's not guaranteed that I will get a chance to do that. So I have no clue how to do the same as with breaks for fitness, because theoretically studies say you want about 6 times of 60 seconds maximum heart rate elevation per day. And in like office environments, uh, one of the best ways to do it is they just run up and down stairs. I mean, how silly it sounds. Actually, scientists who work in the space do that, because it's just the most efficient way. Not running down, but running up the stairs. It's just incredibly efficient. Like, to do 2-3 times, and you have your maximum heart rate for approximately 60 seconds total, which is the target. But how do you structure it in a way that is productive? Because you need to interrupt the work you're doing in the first place to go do that. So I could also set alarms, but that's stupid, right? I could set the tracking of the screen of maybe actions per minute, maybe just what's happening on the screen, and running some recognition past LLM, which current day and age is not difficult. But still, that's not an optimal solution. I do not like it, and it would take time away from something that's much more important in the moment. Maybe someone will come around it. But for now, I just spend a shit ton of time on something that is of no utility. So